Hello there, YouTube. I am Ynsin, and welcome to a game that I have been very excited to play on YouTube for maybe a year, maybe 2 years. We all know what it is because the new one's coming out in 6 days. I can't wait, and I pre-ordered it, and I'm very excited to play it. It's Remnant from the Ashes. Good God, I love this game so much. Now I've got a couple of characters, but I'm going to create a brand spanking new character. Ah, there was some voice acting there. I am going to go with a woman.
This could be useful.
Because this is Remnant. I am going to increase the volume very shortly as well. I'll basically make the character that I usually make when I play, which is an abnormally beautiful woman. Which is the face I like. That's a winner. That's the one. I'll make her nice and golden, why not? Or do I want to make her nice and dark? Yeah, let's make her a nice dark beauty. We'll give her a nice set of scars, because she's been around the block, as I have. That's a nice one. Okay, I'm going with the scar over the eye, I think. This one here, just a tasteful scar. Now, there's a voice I also really like.
Wonder what this is.
Not that one.
Wonder what this is.
Not that one.
This looks like it could be useful. This could be useful.
This looks like it was important.
This looks like it was important.
What's this doing here?
This one's kind of rough and grisly. We'll go for that one. Now, I know that a lot of Remnant players are hardcore Souls-like players, but I do not play this game like a Souls-like. So I'm not going to be going any higher above hard. And I'll show you how this game kind of works if you're not too familiar how this works, because I have played the absolute living hell out of Remnant from the Ashes, and I cannot wait. I won't go hardcore because that's really difficult. I am going to skip the tutorial because I know what I'm doing. Are you sure you want to skip the tutorial? Absolute. Oh, part of the story will be skipped. No, okay, we're not going to skip the tutorial. We are going to play the game normally, and you'll get to see the intro of the game, and I'll also turn all the volume up because I used to listen to music while I played this. I've also got all of the DLC. So audio, voice, let's crank that bad boy. Sound effects, let's crank that bad boy. Yeah, I had all of this turned down because Carl and I played this together over our COVID lockdown like crazy, and it's super fun. Voice chat, not interested. Push to talk, not interested. Voice input, well, even if I do want to play with Carl, I'm probably not actually going to be using the in-game feature. I'll just make sure all of my controls are the same because I haven't played it in a wee while. Melee, thumb, yes. It's precisely what I want. Good. All right, we're going in. I'm so excited. I love this game so much. Dreamer's Manor. The Earth was once walled off. No. Oh. Okay, don't bother read those cutscenes. It's too quick.
What do we do when our last hope fails?
Let me turn this up a wee bit. Here we go.
That you must discover. Our last hope
Oops.
sailed this sea before you, in search of an end to the beasts that have hunted us for generations.
Sorry, I was just playing around with my scenes just then.
An end was found, or so we thought. When the dragon rose into the sky like a phoenix, blazing in flames of agony. But our hero never came home. Only the storm, the beasts, the unshakable dread that something had twisted and turned. Your journey will not be easy. Storm swirls round the dragon's tower like a shroud. The dragon may be dead, but in its ashes, I fear something else has awoken. You will fight for every step. You must reach the tower, learn what became of our warrior, face what lurks within.
Oh no, it's a wave! Watch out! Watch out, unlucky hero! I got tingles.
When our last hope fails,
I got tingles.
another shall take its place.
Tingles for this game.
So long as we have breath.
I almost drowned. God, I love this game so much. I also have a bunch of theories about this game as well, but I won't touch on them until we actually get to the lore reveals, because this game is as much a mystery as it is a Gears of War Souls-like. And it probably won't look like a Gears of War Souls-like just yet, but this tutorial is sword only, melee only. The session will be joinable after completing the tutorial. Don't care, no one's playing with me this time. Okay, good. Alright, good. Excellent. I've just figured out all my controls. Look at how pretty this game is! I love this! There's the lighthouse in the distance. So, the whole point of this game is that essentially you're in a Lovecraftian horror, and you don't really know what's going on just yet, but all the pieces connect eventually. Also, you gotta smash every little wooden thing open that you can, because they drop money. Got some bloodwort. That's good. That is what we use to heal. What's in here? Nothing. I don't remember this tutorial too well. I think I'll just kind of run through it, I guess. Now I am here. You can see if I duck down here, I'm covering up my consumables bar. So every time I change that bar, I'll let you know, and I'll also narrate when I use a consumable. Because the ammo boxes in this game are kind of overpowered and you need to have a lot of them. Also, if you look just over here, you'll see the white bar is my stamina. Every time I hold shift, it depletes. Oh, I'm being attacked. And the red bar is my health. So if I use that bloodwort, boom, I got health regen. There's not a lot of options for the ability to just slam a big chunk of your HP.
Great.
Oh, he hit. There we go. There's our first one dead. Let's keep going. Oh, there's another. Oh, that was close as hell. Okay, these guys are basically the grunts of the game, by the way. I don't think this is the way through. I think we actually have to go this way. We do not. There is a pretty consistent mounting mechanic with this. All right. There's another. He's going to throw an axe at me. Good try, dick fuck. There you go. I am not good with the melee weapons, by the way. I am terrible with the melee weapons, hands down, just absolutely terrible. Oh, that's a big one. That's a screamer. That's not good. Whoops. I couldn't interrupt my own attack to get rid of that guy. Where is he? Okay, I don't think he's coming back. But those screamers, they attract lots and lots of the little ads, which makes them very, very annoying. Yep. There's one that just spawned out of the ground. That happens a lot. I gotta watch my swings, I think. There's a couple on the ceiling there. Now you know where they come from. There we go. Yep, nearly whipped that. Got him! Yeah, melee builds in this game can be pretty good depending on how good you are at the actual melee builds. I forgot that sprint was a toggle. I'll have to remember that. The actual gunplay itself is most of the game. Here we go. We're back in the cutscene. There we go. This guy knows what he's doing. Oh no. Watch out! Watch out! There's an axe in your shoulder! What do? Do I help him?
Hang on.
Our hero to the rescue! Slash! Heck! Smash! Ah, no, he's toast. Yeah, knock him down. I just realized I was one-hitting him. up behind you! It's an army of trees. Oh no, it's a root! Yeah, just hold him off. Just hold him off a little bit. Don't die. Don't die before you get into Ward 13. Oh no, the roots!
Hang in there.
Hurry up,
Be okay.
Ellie! We got company! Move! Move!
This game straight up does not fuck around.
You're awake.
You're finally awake.
Hi there.
Hey, do you have my gun?
Whoa, take it slow. You got hurt real bad.
I'll shrug it off.
Don't want to start bleeding again, do you?
Okay. I think my character is voiced, but if the character is not voiced, I'm going to take kind of like a nice relaxing approach to the voice acting like I always do. So if you've seen any of my other YouTube series, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Who are you?
I'm Wallace. I wanted to see you. I asked the commander if I could.
Okay, looks like I have to voice it myself, and I'm happy with that. Who's the commander?
Oh, Commander Ford. She's in charge. Oh, Commander Ford and Mr. Riegler found you outside. They brought you here. But they said Mark wasn't coming back.
Was that Mark outside?
Never mind. The commander said you should come see her when you woke up. She's in the room down the hall. She'll find a place for you. Everyone's got a place. I'll see you later.
Oh, I completely forgot. By the way, there's a little tradition with all of my YouTube playthroughs and streams where, boom. I found in the Twitch and YouTube analytics that 5 times more people turn up to my videos and actually comment and subscribe and do all of the things that they should be doing to be a nice citizen on YouTube if I flex. I'm not joking either. It is 5 times more people. Crazy. All right, let's look at this journal. Lieutenant Evelyn Cedar, one of only 7 survivors to make it off Atoll. No, I'll just read this normally. We had to abandon Ward 16 and retreat to Central here in Ward 13. Everyone else, they're all dead. Harsgard, Neville, Green, Parker, Mackenzie, every last one of them is gone. We're the only ones left. The Root invaded Ward 13 too. There are bodies everywhere. Root and... human both. Thankfully, the Root is left for some reason. The place is abandoned. The Dreamers are gone. That's what the Root came for. I don't know how I know that, but I'm certain of it. The Root and the Dreamers are connected somehow. I can feel it. When the Dreamers were killed, the Root no longer had a reason to stay. Captain Ford, Commander now, I guess, says we're holding up here while we figure out our next move. He's fixed the crystal so nothing can follow us from the atoll, and there are only a few physical entrances. It should be defensible for as long as we need it. God, this is a hell of a Hanukkah. 15th of April, 1969. I'll get to the, oh my God, that's so much better. How many of them are there? Okay, look, if you want to read these yourself, you can pause the video. But I'm not going through all of this lore. I'm getting lore dumped. Okay, look, I'm exiting this journal. I'll just tell you about the lore as I come across it, because it is pretty cool. There we go, there's our first money. I wasn't joking, by the way, about beating up all the boxes. You do get lots and lots of money for beating up all the boxes. Here she is. Here's Commander Ford. Or the General, I forget.
Well, well, look who's awake. You put up quite a fight outside our gates.
Where is my weapon?
It's with Riggs downstairs.
If everything checks out here, I'll see you get it back. I'm Commander Ford. This is my base, and you, friend, are an unexpected guest. It's my job to know the kind of people I bring into Ward 13. We haven't seen a living soul on that shore for weeks. You will tell me why you were really out there, or we'll let the Root have you.
I'm trying to get to that island tower across the water.
Which we are actually trying to do. That is our only objective in this game, is to literally cross a tiny section of ocean, and the rest of the game is just a roundabout way of actually getting ourselves a dinghy to cross the tiny little bit of water that we need to cross to get to the island tower.
No one has been in that tower in a very long time. But you've got no chance of getting there in this storm. Truth is, the ward has been cut off. We had to block the gates after we dragged you in. The Root are everywhere. But now that you're here, I have an idea. I'll tell you what. You want to leave? You'll have to do something for us first.
I don't owe you!
The way I see it, you'd be a corpse if we didn't drag you in here. This is your chance to pay the debt. Maybe even get what you want.
Well played.
First, we need power. That storm knocked out our reactor recently. With enough power, we might be able to activate another way out of here.
Where is the reactor?
The reactor is on the lower basement level. There's a stairwell that leads down to it. Get it running, then come back here.
Why trust me with this?
Because I'm not losing any more of my people today. We already lost a man down there a few days ago. I suspect the Root have found a way in. Go check in with Riggs about your blade. I don't imagine your fists will do much against the Root. You
never
do
know.
this for us, and I'll make sure you get out of here.
I was named most likely to be Mr. Fister in high school. Okay, this game's dark as hell, isn't it? Do we want to leave it like this, or do we want to kind of up the brightness? I think we want to up the brightness a little bit. Motion blur is off. Good. It is a literal sin. This is a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, good. We're going to break this crate right here. I can't punch. Okay. That's fine. We won't bother punch that crate just yet. Okay, we got to come down here and talk to the armorer, Riggs. Out here is not a terribly exciting place. It's kind of like a dark, dank area, which kind of sets the scene for the entire game. All of these people are borderline starving. Nobody's got any energy to do anything. It's basically Bloodborne, but with people, essentially, is how I would describe this game. This is going to be our bread and butter right here, in this room right here. Those consoles over there start the power crystal, which is right here. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's like a keystone or something like that. But this keystone allows you to generate worlds, and I'll touch on that one once we actually unlock it. I'll basically just give you the most basic tour right now. There's a couple of crates here. Can't punch them, annoyingly. Over here, we've got a shopper, and of course, picked up some scraps. A couple of armorers. There are some people that we rescue down here as well. This is the armor merchant. He sells a bunch of special items once you start playing the game on any difficulty above normal, because you get microtransaction currency for that. In here, we have our weaponsmith right here. I think this is Riggs. And while I kick all of these giant explosive cans around the place, we've also got our armor smith right here as well. I think this is the one we have to talk to.
Hey, it's good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to Ward 13.
Yeah, well, I feel awful.
I did what I could to patch you up. You seem like a tough one, though. Name's Wriggler. Most everyone calls me Riggs.
Okay, this is Riggs,
well,
my mistake.
Your sword was pretty banged up in the fight. Not much I could do with it, I'm afraid. The blade was shattered when we found you. Mostly scrap metal at this point. Think I remember Ace mentioned she found a few weapons out in the city. Maybe she'll help you out. Well, last I heard, Ace went down to check out the reactor. Good luck down there.
Yeah, that's where we're going. So I can't remember who this is, if it's not Rex.
Lost?
No! Are you?
Keep walking, stranger.
Fuck you!
You lost?
Okay. She's just heckling us. I hope everybody appreciates the nice, relaxing style of voice acting that I choose to do in just about every game. Maybe we should get a gun before we start busting open these crates, because we can't actually spend the scrap on anything either.
Oh,
Also,
traveler.
oh. Hi. The weaponsmith, Riggs, mentioned that there was some scrap metal that our sword turned into. That is actually the most valuable resource in the game, and when we find any of that, you can guarantee a weapon upgrade, but that is not how you get stronger. That is only how you scale yourself to the world a wee bit better. I'll explain that once we get the stone activated as well.
Hey, friend. The actor's just through that door and down the stairs.
Thanks, my
The witch
man!
doctor.
Nice. Scrap. I probably shouldn't be beating them up just yet. Now, I haven't actually tried this out because the reactor's just through here. But down here, if you keep on going down, you get to Ward 13, which... Oh, I think we need the key card to open this, which allows us that experience book there, in which case I can introduce the core game mechanic of leveling up to us. Whoops, don't want to go there. Just yet. I want to go into the reactor, and I'm going to burn all my stamina to do so. Stamina is also probably one of the more valuable resources in this game.
Try scaring me out.
Is this loud enough? I'll see. I'll see after the recording. I'll check the recording once I get to an hour, because this is going to be my new hour segment series.
Where the hell did you come from?
Up top!
You nearly scared the life out of me. No one else wandering around down here. You're not from around here, are you? Name's Ace. Ace Cotterill? You?
I can see over her shoulder that the reactor, you know, the radiation symbol is right here, so I think it's safe to say we found the reactors. I'm just going to be an overly aggressive character, I think. I don't particularly want to be here. I don't particularly want to help people. And my motivations are purely selfish, because I know that that is the opposite of how every single person I know plays video games. So this will be an interesting watch.
What are you doing here?
Looking for my friend, Les. He said he was coming down here to fix a few things. That was days ago. No one's seen him since. Everyone else wrote him off, but not me. I think maybe he... you know.
Was he trying to fix the reactor?
Yeah, maybe. Come to think of it, that's probably what he tried to do.
Bad
Anyway,
idea.
I'm sure he found some quiet place to sit things out, you know? He'll turn up. So, you ever start a reactor?
How hard could it be?
So you figured you'd just come down here and wing it?
I wing
For
it.
you, it's just the press of a button on the terminal above us. Would have done it myself, but without knowing what might come sniffing around. With the two of us, though, maybe we got a chance.
Maybe.
Okay, so I have an idea. You go upstairs and start the reactor. I'll help you kill whatever comes our way. You probably need a weapon, huh? Let's see if I can find you something.
I need a sword.
Okay, so here is the starting classes for the game. Hunter is a long-range sharpshooter, essentially, and she's good at doing crits, which are good for mid to end game with this hunting rifle right here. But we're not going to go with Hunter. Over here, we have the Scrapper, who is basically a melee tank who also has a pretty formidable shotgun. She's really, really good at close combat, and she's got high, what would you call it? Defenses, I suppose. But we're not going to use her. We are going to be using the Ex-Cultist. Why are we using the Ex-Cultist, you asked? Well, I'm glad you asked. The Ex-Cultist has this, the Cultist set, for what she is wearing. And the Cultist set gives you something very, very interesting, which I guess I'll just show you when we come to it. She also gets a pretty nice rifle.
There. That should improve our odds.
Coach gun, that's a shotgun.
Get up there and start the reactor.
Awesome. Before I do that, you can see a couple of things popping down at the screen. I unlocked an item, and I unlocked a trait. Probably unlocked a couple of items, actually. Yeah, coach gun. That is a break-open shotgun, and it actually does bit more damage than the actual shotgun. Let's go into our inventory. So character here. We've got this pistol, which is pretty good at mid to long range. Hush, I'm speaking. This coach gun here is really, really good at close range damage, so this class is incredibly balanced. But let me show you the clothes. Oh, where are the clothes? All right, so anyway, I can show you with this. When you select clothes, they give you a perk here, and if you wear one piece, you get this first tier right here. If you wear two pieces like I am, right here, two adventurer set items, you get this 2-piece bonus, and of course, when you get 3 pieces, you get a 3%, a 3-piece bonus. Now, when you get the 3-piece bonus, you actually get more bonuses than you do by any of these one individual pieces, so set bonuses are kind of worth it, but as we progress in the game, we're going to be mixing and matching with a lot of clothes to form synergies. And here, traits are the leveling system in the game. Now, you can level up these items here, you can level up most armors, you can level up these guns to +20, and they do more damage, they have a better ideal range, they, you know, have higher max crit chance, all that stuff, but this is not actually the leveling system. All this does is gives you a baseline for how the worlds that we are going to generate scale in terms of the level of the loot inside of it and the enemies that you'll encounter. Traits. This is how you level up. When you get a level, you get a trait point. We've got none available, but essentially when you get a trait point, you can spend it on any of these skills, and you will unlock more skills by doing, you know, feats of endurance, quests for people. Sometimes you'll just find a skill randomly in the wild, that happens. And also there are a lot of these skills that are locked behind secrets. And secrets are my bread and butter. I know all the secrets. So this will look really, really good. Here, this mod power generation perk is overpowered. Mod power generation is how you use skills, which is what you would put on these weapons. You can actually put different skills on different guns, called mods. I wonder if I have any. No, not yet. So when I get mods, I can put these on a gun, and when I'm holding the gun, I can then use the power associated with that gun. Mod generation is the cooldown for these skills, and these skills are pretty much the game. There's a lot of these kind of perks that level up your mod power generation, starting mod power after you've done a couple of things. But we'll get into that when we unlock a bunch of them. For now, we'll just focus on finishing the tutorial. All right. We're going to fire up the reactor. We don't need to see these. This is just a very, very cryptic lore dump. Initializing. Good, we're here. I'm getting my pistol out because it's got a bit of range, and if somebody gets close enough, I'm going to use the coach gun. Someone's already being harassed. There we go. Oh man, this is fun! I love this game! There's an enemy just up there. And, whoa! He hit me with this throwing axe. Yeah, so you kind of have to juggle the throwing that the enemies send at you, coupled with the, you know, the standing and aiming that you have to do. Alright, I think we got a big one coming. Oh, I didn't see him there. My health is getting kind of low, actually. Okay, he was too close for me to strafe away from that axe. There we go.
Hang in there.
Yep, I'm right here, buddy, old pal. Don't you worry. Right, one right there. Great. Woo! Oh man, this game, it's one of those adrenal kind of rush games. Let's try this coach gun. Hello. I don't think it's got the range, but I think it's got the power. Let's reload. Reloading is also a bit of a commodity that you come across in this game. Oh, punch. Ooh, drop some scrap as well. There's one more, I hear him. I think he's in here. I see it. Boom! Are there more? Yes, seems like there are. NPCs in this game are a little squishy. I didn't actually see that enemy there either. I just kind of, I winged it. Oh, piss. We got a special somewhere. That's what they, there it is. Hey there, buddy. These specials drop luminite crystals and sometimes, once they're special enough, simulacrum. Simulacrum is very, very rare, but it allows you to upgrade traits in a world. So we'll be trying to get as much of that as possible. Watch out! Nice!
I gotcha!
Good thing I wasn't using that coach gun when I shot that guy from over his shoulder. This game does an excellent job of making you feel like you're truly surviving at every turn, though.
There. That should do it.
We make a good team.
You fought good. Real good. Ford made the right choice sending you down here. You best go check in with Ford.
Yeah, I think I'd
Come
best.
visit my shop sometime, yeah? I'll make sure to give you the good in a fight discount.
Aye. Now, I'm not entirely sure if she can die, but NPCs in this game can actually die. Maybe not in Ward 13, but certainly outside of Ward 13. We're actually just about to get into the meat of the game. The actual world generation.
Sure is good to have some light around here.
That was me. You're welcome.
You're risking a lot for folks you don't know, stranger.
I just need to be moving on.
Yes. You're trying to get yourself to that little island, yeah? Word moves fast when there ain't many words left around here. Listen, friend,
Grim.
I know you don't know me from a can of paint, but
I can tell the difference.
I want to help. You got a feeling of destiny about you. You're gonna save the world, ain't you?
I just need to get out of here.
Oh, don't worry. Destiny will find you. Eventually.
By definition.
Here. I want you to have this. Not many people can keep the spirits out there in the world. An old friend told me this little bauble could keep even death at bay. At least for a while. And if you're looking to buy other treasures for your travels, come see me.
We're literally
Ynsin's
just about
got our
to.
own space over there. Between us, we got all sorts of treasures. But that stone there, free of charge. Take good care of it.
Why are you being so nice?
Because the rest of the world ain't nice. Gotta help balance it out.
That's a good mindset.
Oh, one more thing. Ellen, Commander Ford, she knows more about that island than she lets on. Ask her about the founder of Ward 13. She'll get you on your path. You picked a hell of a time to visit the ward, friend.
I didn't pick a time to visit. Also, we're going straight into his shop because he sells ammo boxes.
Why don't you go talk to Ellen?
Okay, fine.
But you want to thank
Hey.
yourself.
Never know. Les may turn up.
I highly doubt it. I've played many, many iterations of the universe and Les did not turn up. However, there are a couple of girls named Liz that you come across. And if you do a mission for them, they'll give you the Lesba gun. I don't know if that was a tasteless joke. It's always what I've called it.
So you're the stray Ford was talking about.
Stray!
We got plenty of mouths to feed without taking in random drifters. Apparently taking out a few root is enough for our commander, though. Ford's gonna give my time to every stray who wanders in. And we're having words. I'm McCabe. I'm the engineer. And you're a pain in my ass.
Oh.
I'm not some scrap peddler. Got it? I don't upgrade trash.
Got it!
Alright then. Let's see what we're dealing with here. This'll help keep you on your feet. Along with anyone else fool enough to join you. That's all you get for now. Get me more components and I'll make more. For a fee. Now get out of here. I'm tired of your yapping jaw.
Thanks!
She's my kind of girl.
Yeah.
She just gave us our first skill. So, we go here, we can equip this to one of these guns, and while they are active on our bar, they will generate mod power. Not yet. I think the cultist set is the one that gives us passive generation of mod power. Otherwise, you have to shoot and hurt enemies, essentially.
Hey, friend. Thanks for getting the power back on. Ford mentioned we should help you get sorted for the city, as a thanks for getting us out of a bind. Maybe we can put your old blade to good use after all. Let me look.
Scrap. Nice! We got scrap. Okay, now we can upgrade our weapons. I'm gonna upgrade the pistol just now. Because it's handy.
All right, hey now, that's better. Oh, and take this. It's not the strongest stuff.
Yes, it is.
More protection than what you've got.
No kidding, it is actually some of the strongest stuff.
There you go. A bit sturdier. Every little bit counts out there.
Great. What about my hat? Oh, I think I turned the hat off in the settings. Yeah, cultist settings are awesome.
Can you even spare the supplies?
It's true. We don't have much, but you did right by us. Best we do right by you. If you need any weapon upgrades in the future, come see me.
Oh, I will.
We'll see you fit to leave now. Here's hoping there's not an army of deadwood waiting for you out there.
Okay, so each world. Oh, by the way, we just got our flask. Our soul's equivalent of a flask. It is just right here. We have limited uses of it, and when we use it, bang, instant health. Whoops, I double used it instead of changing the scene. How clumsy. Awesome.
Good to see you more equipped. Riggs and McCabe do good work.
They do.
I hope this will be enough to get you on your way. And I see Reggie gave you the dragon heart. He wouldn't part with an artifact that powerful without a good reason.
He mentioned the founder of Ward 13.
I suppose his notes would be useful to you. Very well. Reggie may play the old fool, but his judgment is rarely off the mark. We can't leave by the gates now, but the founder, my grandfather, gave me this key years ago. He said we should only use it when there's no other choice. Well, we are out of choices. Considering you stuck your neck out for us, it seems fitting you do the honors. Take it. There's a terminal downstairs in the main room. Use the key there. With any luck, we can get the thing running.
And if this blows us all to hell?
Well, here's hoping it doesn't.
Great. Let's go bust open her crate. Nice. Nothing. We got nothing out of it. What else can we bust open? This table? Nope. But you probably noticed by now, scrap is dropping from all of the things we bust open. Hello there, friend. She's going to be selling...
Don't make me regret helping you out.
The other... McCabe here. McCabe here sells the other skills from the other starting classes as soon as we unlock her. Alright. Now we can take care of all of these crates very quickly. There we go. We only got 2 scrap, which is not amazing. We're actually going to go down here. Oh, maybe we should activate the stone first. Yeah, let's activate the stone first. Right here. We push the key in this place. That key. And now we activate it. Let's initialize the Dattler. That is the key we just received.
Really something, isn't it? I'd read about it, but I never saw it working. This Red Eye
The Red Eye, that's what it's called.
might be our only door to the outside world now. You want to get out of here? This is your shot.
I'm done running errands for you.
Well, thankfully, you don't need to. Everything you're looking for is out there. My grandfather was the commander before me. They called him the founder of Ward 13. He brought everyone to Ward 13 when the Root first attacked. He was determined to learn where the Root came from. He spent so much time out there, searching. And one day, he didn't come back. I never knew what happened to him.
Do you think I'm still alive?
He knew the outside world better than anyone here. It's easier to think he's dead. There's a room just outside the ward. All his notes, any hint of where he went, it's there. If you want to reach the atoll, he may be the last one who knew how to get there. Listen, I know this has all been a bit rough for you. Been rough for everyone. But you came through for us. For that, I'm grateful. You're welcome back anytime. Good luck.
Thanks. I thought she was going to give me something, but she didn't. We did it. We beat the tutorial. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I am going to... Yeah, buddy. I got an account item for petting a dog in my first playthrough, and I got a bunch of free stuff for it. I also have a bunch of DLC items, which I'm pretty sure I could use. Okay, so we have 3 slots over here. 2 of them are ring slots. I'm pretty sure this is very similar to Souls games as well, but we've also got an amulet slot here. Now, these rings give you pretty powerful bonuses. This one here, reload firearms over time while they're in your pocket. You can get another ring. A lot of them have different powers. Amulets also do a bunch of really, really cool stuff. The cultist set increases mod duration. Now, this is really, really important for exactly what we'll be going for in the very near future. Because I've got a build. I've got a build that I usually default to, not because it's the best build that anybody can come up with, but because it's the most fun build I have found in this game, and I've tried almost every single one of them, including the famous Riven build, which I did not actually like that much. It was almost cheesy. Awesome. So now that I have mod generation on this gun, if I use my mod power, this is the very good boy, isn't he just? Oh, who's a good boy? This is Doggo. Doggo is a temporary companion who lasts for about 2 minutes. Now, before we do anything else, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to talk to this man and buy lots and lots of these ammo boxes, as many as I can, which is 1, because it replenishes all ammo, and you'd be genuinely surprised at how many times you run out of ammo in this game. Great. Okay, so we'll go over to the stone, and I'll just introduce how to build a world, because it's kind of complex. It took me maybe a couple of playthroughs to actually, get the hang of it. Essentially, when you hit this keystone, the world around you resets, which is fine. It heals you and it respawns all of the enemies, so that's cool. But when you go into world settings here, you can generate yourself a campaign that has a completely modular system of map. So no 2 campaigns are ever going to be the same, essentially. It looks like it's imported it from my other playthroughs as well, which is strange because I don't actually want to play those. Especially 6 hours, I'm pretty sure that's a finished campaign, which I'm not going to go into. Adventure mode allows you to just go to a specific world and generate a single map for that, which includes 2 mini-bosses and 1 main boss, so that you can farm out things like skill points or experience or even get very, very specific talents. So, yeah, I'm going to create a new adventure, and we'll go over to my favorite map, Forces. I think we'll generate one of these. We'll generate it on normal, because we are level 0, and that's just going to be there for when we want it. Now, before I do anything... Oh, doggo disappeared. Which is fine, because actually the mod generation had given us another ability to respawn him before he even disappeared. We're going to come down here and we're going to go all the way to the bottom of the staircase. And why are we doing this, you ask? There's a reason. As I said, I know the secrets of this game. I know the lore. I've read everything 10 times. I am the Remnant nerd. We're coming all the way down here because there is a very, very special thing that allows us to get a very, very special item. Down here, there is this big place. Now, we're not going to explore all of it. We're just going to go back here and into this vent and then into this hole right here. Why are we doing this? Well, I don't know anymore. There was something down here and I can't remember what it was. Am I doing this in the right order? Who knows? Let's take a look around before we go to the big place that we're supposed to be going to get a really, really special item. Okay, this is a viewing area, by the way, and there are no chairs in here, which tell me that I'm not actually supposed to be in this area just yet. I think perhaps I'm supposed to have started the world before I come down here. I'll see if I can go and do the other secret, which is not really a secret, but it's a very, very nice reward for players that are actually very, very good at exploring their environment. And that's in this area that I already showed you down here. You can see this door's open because we started up the nuclear generator. Looks like this skill point book is not spawned, so I think we do actually have to go into the world before we do anything. Okay, we'll come back here soon. We'll jump into the world. And this is pretty... I've told you basically all of the elements of how to play the game by now. All you really need to understand the game is experience. And I'm going to give you a lot of that, believe me. You can have my 600 hours worth of experience on console and then my 200 hours worth of experience on the PC. Which is actually a very, very low amount of experience considering a lot of the people who play this game. Let's build a new world. Let's re-roll a campaign. That's a DLC campaign. Let's re-roll a base game campaign. We'll set it to normal, because we're level 0, of course. And we'll select it. We'll travel there. Straight to the Founder's Hideout. You might remember that Captain Ford, the leader of Ward 13, was wondering where her grandfather went. This is his kind of station, I guess, his safety area. We're in the real world now, though. So in here, there's a little keystone. That's fine. We're not interested in anything down here. What we're interested in is right up the staircase. Here we go. This key card right here. Ha! I'm dying. No two ways about it. Always thought the root would get me or I'd live forever like you. But we can't all be heroes. You're the only person in the world who thinks he can stop the root. You know that? The rest of us are just trying to live our lives best as we can. Me and Ellen just have to do it without you. I ain't gonna tell you to stop, not again. Just think you're sacrificing for us. We've sacrificed enough. Always your daughter, Nadine. Okay, we've read it. I actually wanted this bottle right here, so I don't know why the game's screwing us over. In here is where we need to go. We need to go up here, we need to take out all these crates in case there's some scrap in them. We need to grab, not that journal, but we need to grab this right here. This uniform, which is kind of OP, the Drifter's gear. But we won't use it just yet, simply because we don't actually have the ability to utilize its overpoweredness. Okay, good. We've done it. I think we can start picking stuff up. Why am I still reading that?
Bags full.
All right, I got the oil skin tonic. They're kind of handy, the oil skin tonics, but they're not enormously useful. They're kind of handy against 1 or 2 bosses. Like, oh, what's his name? Riptide. Something like that. And the big abomination behemoth guy. Might just be called the behemoth. Okay. I'm coming back. I'm going to check out that Ward 13 again. The little location just down the staircase. Down here. And I know I keep coming back to this area, and it might be a wee bit dull to watch, but there's a very, very nice reward waiting for us down here. we got the keycard, which means we can, no, not the nuclear reactor. We need to go down into this area, Ward 13. The actual ward. So down in here, there's a couple of little Easter eggs. There's some free stuff that kind of litter the halls when you come back here enough. And at the end of here, hopefully we'll have access to the gun that we want. Just up here. Okay, it hasn't spawned yet. Up here is a little SMG. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, look, I'm going to go check out this recording and see if there's anything that needs to be adjusted. Volume-wise, I think this game is quite quiet. Maybe lighting, possibly, but there will be more episodes of this coming out. I'm literally about to record another one as I speak. So thank you very much for watching. I will link a playlist for these videos right here about now, and there'll be a little notification just down here asking you to subscribe. If you do subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And if you go and check out my other content, you'll see stuff just as funny as I've made this one. Maybe even funnier. I'm currently playing another playthrough of My Time at Portia, and we are playing as Dolph Hattler. Yes, much like the actual guy in history with the similar name. It's hilarity ensues, so until the next video, I guess I'll see you later. Goodbye!